Dís mar íomh gachéine tá míad ag déanamh ar géad Tionól bio ar líne ó hachan bháistear ansá sa bhaile agus tásúla go bhfuil gachtainna go maith. Tá spáindún má tá tú géisteacht is féidir leat thumbs up a bhrú nó is féidir leat aon ceann duna emojis atá híos ag an món Linde Coffee an céad duine isteach agus sorachan í bhar acu. Tá fáilte romh ar fad, and let us know the names of the páistí that are watching as well. Más féidir chur comment beag isteach agus haionníte fáilte rót ag teacht isteach comá. So Sean céad ó riamh, the master is beagání nervíiseach. I haven't done this before in my life, and really looking forward to the next little while. Bemid ag déanamh beagánín ceiliúra ar na rudaí deasa atá ar siúl sa scoil, and we'll be mentioning birthdays and things like that. And just like Tishmahori, big Kuignomit Egadera, we'll have 5 minutes at the end for parents, and that'll be mostly Osbearla, you'll be glad to hear, and just going through a number of points. And then at the very, very end, after that, I intend doing a little bit of a questions and answer session, and you can type in any comments or any questions that you have at that stage, but we might leave that towards the end of the Tionól. Just a fáistí, tá fáilte bhór romh isteach, bhí an máiste isteach sa scoil in tá se anaisteach ar fad go bhfuil an scoil folamh agus go bhfuil nach féidir linn na gnáródaí dhéanamh agus gur bhailinn timpeall na scoile. Agus just chun arálibh tá na múntóirí agus an uireann ar fad, tá míad an na uaignach I bhórníg, bur bhreilinn ar fad a bheith reis ar scoil agus a bheith déanamh rudaí deasa atá le déanamh gach lá ar scoil, a bheith mar an astro, a bheith stigigh fálam sna seomraí, a bheith déanamh corpadachas, a bheith déanamh na gnáródaí a dhéanamid ach ní féidir linn agus caiimid chursúas leis an am aisteach sá. Ar feadh cúpla seachtain eile agus an sin feicimid cad a tharlóg. Rudaí atá an háach caiimid iad a rá ríis, tá rudaí atá á rá ag an deilifís agus á rá ag mamaí agus teddy agus tá siad thar a bheith táchtach. Caiimid fannach sa bhaile gach chuid gur féidir linn agus caiimid needless to mention nig ar lábha iní an tamar fad agus é sin déanta ag an máistear dúradh roimh tacht ar an éir caiimid é dhéanamh beidir gach leathuair a clíg nó gach uair a clíg chun gachtainna a cuméid sábháta. Tá sé aníachar gan a bheith an dul go dtí mamó agus deadó agus búla isteach cutha tá míad úsáide de sin ach is ar bhaithe le mamó agus deadó agus daoine in ard lán beidir atá bróte go gahamíd fannach sa bhaile agus gan a bheith ag búla isteach go dtí Tishmahori agus Shanahishmahori ach áirithe. So gur amach agaibh asocht é sin dhéanamh. Ach tá sé anías bhí an máistear a cainte le móbham agus mo dhéag cúpla óhin don céad ó riamh ar FaceTime. So tá mamós agus deadós ag dul dehí ar FaceTime agus ar Skype agus ar Zoom agus tá slite difriúla gur féidir linn a bheith cainte le daoine nuair nach féidir linn búla lotha sa teach gach lá. Just ó thaobh obair fálaithe a fáistí agus cad táimid ag déanamh sa bhaile mar is óildíobh chur na múntóirí amach obair le déanamh sa bhaile in agus churmar amach obair don céad cúpla seachtain nóair go rá mar an. Agus ná den darúd seo lá ihar seacht nach raibh nach bhfuil scoil againn. Bhíomar chun léanta sira a bheith againn an luan agus an máirt caite le haid lá le pádraig thóga mar an dá lá sin mar léanta sira. Agus táimid agus seo píosa nuacht an háach táimid chun na léanta sira don cáisc a thógant don gá heachtain. Ní bheith bheimid ag súla obair a bheith déanta sa bhaile gach lá I ré an caiicís sin ní bheith obair scoile ná obair bhaile a dhéanamh le linn an cáisc. So tóg an caiicís sin an gá heachtain sin séir ó obair agus bíimiist ag déanamh rudaí deasa eile. And just to repeat that for moms and dads, the Easter holidays, as we said in the email yesterday, will be the Easter holidays. We're not going to be doing school work. We're not going to be doing learning work at home other than the normal enjoyable stuff. But the holidays will be the holidays agus fágamid mar sin é. Den píosaí beaga de obair sa bhaile, den cúignómatíag nó fehinómad ag an am, an sin seasamhas, bog timpeall, tóg sos, bíoch an amlón bheag againn agus bíoch an amlón mhuar againn. Agus ná den darúd cé go míad ar scoile haid cúigúir clí gach lá. Ní bhíon an múntóir ag obair leat an tamar fad. So mam agus téid ná bí ag iúí bheith ag obair an tamar fad lena páistí le haig an cúigúir clí sin. That time you get with your children is much more intense than what we normally do at school. So really an hour of work or a little bit more for the senior classes is as much as we are expecting every day, and you shouldn't be under pressure don cuid is mógur féidir len. Ná den darú de fáistí mar a dúrmar sa Tionól ar scoil, tá mami agus daddy anna cuid tithe ag obair, agus tá ortha rudaí dhéanamh don ifig, rudaí dhéanamh don cólacht, tá ortha bheith obair ar an ríomhare, tá ortha bheith obair ar an fón, sa caiimiad a bheith tuiscineach. Ná bí a cúristeach ar bhamnú déid nó go bhfuil siad ag obair, agus bí cinnte go bhanan tú go dtí go bhfuil an laptop, go dtí go bhfuil an tablet, go dtí go bhfuil an fón ar fáil chun go méid tusa in an obair dhéanamhar, ba caiig obair bhamí agus teddy táachta mar ihar a héin tá sé anna háach. Tá na múntóirí ag iarraí cainte libh ag pointe áirithe agus tá míad ag fiocant ar na rudaí sin, tá míad ag fiocant a bheith cainte libh béidir ar Zoom, béidir ar Google Hangouts, béidir ar islite eile Class Dojos agus na rudaí sin. Ach déana míad é iad nuair go bhfuil míad réig agus nuair gur féidir linn iad a dhéanamh i gceart. Ceachta curb tá sé anna háach mar míon i gcónaí. Béidir go féidir le daoine rud éigean a bhrú, béidir an crí a bhrú an sin dá mar rud ag go raibh si bheith obair le Joe Wicks ar maidin. Give us a press on the heart if you did the Joe Wicks session ag an 8 o'clock ar maidin, agus dá mar rud ag gur bhain tú tainmhas. Ag manlí in jobh i gceann trí carúir a clig, beag Donna Dunn ag déanamh Donna Dunn Fitness ar Facebook, beag si ag déanamh an sesiún sin idir dóiag agus lethir tréise dóiag. Béidir brú thumbs up an sin má tá tú chuna bheith le Donna Dunn ag manlí. Give us a thumbs up if you're going to be joining the Donna Dunn Fitness session, and fair play to Donna, that's a fantastic initiative ag amló. Ná den darú comá, gur féidir le dul amach ag siúl, gur féidir le dul ag rothíocht, agus amach le mami agus daddy, buchas le dia dúirt an tíiseach, gur féidir le níos mó ná trúr nó cethir againn a bheith amá fadas go bhfuil míad ag déanamh ceachta curb. Feicim an seo go bhfuil mar in igónal ar bhún torna scoile takeisteach mar an tá fáilte bhórót, Gillian Fitzpatrick, Richard Limpkin, Nora O'Reilly, Emer Coleman, Ronan Phelan, Emma Power, Seamus Mulrooney, Catherine Keane, tá sé bhar fadig fiocant agus tá fáilte bhóróh agus tá súla goin go bhanig sibhlé. Ar eis ríis go dtí na rudaí gur gáún ceúra a dhéanamh agus tá lista mór fada a go an seo, so fanigí agus bíoch an copa an té go mami agus daddy, fuair mé cúpla ífoist anías ó gcuine. So Kate Kennington in Níán Mhóra Múntóir Ivan, beag si 7 mbliana díos amárach agus bhí si géisteach leis an máistóir an Cailín Bocht ar KCLR in é cainte féin obair, agus fuair mé ífoist anías ó de bhamí bríd, Kate ó brela honna dit, ar an Mart atá imethe, bhí Eleni Bhrinn agus Jacob Breers bhí an berta go 7 bliain díos. In jobh tá gá brela anna bhór ag bert Cailín I rang a sé, so níomh ní ihlig, daddy a chorí fois cúm, agus malíní gálig an berta gwyfse dóíog in jobh gábhíon díog díos in jobh agus má sibh. Amárach, beag Seána Cantúil, beag si 6 mbliain díos, beag Cillian Óscacháin, beag sé 6 ar an fehinnéú, agus Charlie Beale nó Charles Beale, beag sé 7 ar an trochú lá. Mia Nicalister, bhí si 1 díog ar an 6 lá díog, agus fearre go raibh brela mórige agus rud mór ar siúlaige sa bhaile ná óirí ó Fhéileán, bhí óirí gá bhliain díog díos, agus tá gá óh díog ag óirí sa bhaile agus tá sé fanacht ar iad tá siad a ggur féileáthar ag fanacht ar iad a hacht amach agus brela mhór honna dit agus Cailín eile go bhfuil ivicha ag cé sa bhaile agus iad a sticks an incubator ná Emma Nican Gail nó Emma Stapleton agus rís pe midig fanacht ar deiscéalte ar na hivicha sin. Sargan in an mátar darúdar, dúis úntaach buaite ag Jamie de Knock I rang sé. Bhuaig sé ticéad cluine de Tato Park le pictúr úntach atá déanta ige de lón agus tá sé sin chur suas ar lehanana Facebook agus ar Twitter na scoile agus maithú Jamie a ríis dúis eile búte ag ceann na helíonn tóirí is fearr sa scoil agus maithú Jamie leanort leis an obair sin. Tá is go bhfuil saimhní gaiire déanamh annachuid bácáil sa bhaile maithú saimh agus a ríis broig thumbs up dom na daine atá déanamh cócaireach sa bhaile. Tásúla gom go bhfuil annachuid bonóga agus cíistí agus arán agus rudaí mar sin á dhéanamh. Taristeach agus Aberlin mátá sé sin á dhéanamh agat agus cénsa sport atásúla go feicim go bhfuil annachuid comments an seo nach bhfuil feice gom ach tucamíd cuaisiúd i gceann cúpla nómad. Arís go dtí nó breléhananta mar bhí annachuid breile ón rámar ar scoil an uair dearnach. So ar an tríú ládíobh bhí siafraní líre agus Julianne gile fádriig bhí idir siúd tríomhlíon na díobh díis agus néimlíon na díis. Bhí Andrea de Rosta né comá, bhí Áine Gormáin ar an ceathrú ládíobh bhí si néimlíon díis agus ní raibh vis agam seo Bert in san clán céine Diarmid agus Éhín ó Beacáin agus ní Beacáin bhí duine bhánaá gábhlíon díobh díis agus an dunéile séomhlíon ar an lá géine ar an ceathrú ládíobh. Éhín í bheaglacht ní ghain 8 mlíon díis ar lána Pádraig, Luke de Valdrethe néimlíon díog ar an néú ládíog. Éman ó Morachú bhí éman a de ar an néú ládíog. Bhí Andrew O'Brien an fear réadmór an líród lábha agus an amáint bhí sé gábhlíon díog díis ar an feithú lá. An sin fear mór eile i ranga sé Donacha ó Raffertig bhí sé gábhlíon díog díis agus Clíanaí Hoffa bhí si séomhlíon díis ar an fethe héanú. Sorachan í bhrain bhí si cúig ar an fethe dó agus i críochnú le cuimhní éileáin bhí si gábhlíon díog díis ar an fethe tríú. So lá brethe tháinig díobh ar fad agus tá súlagainn gur bhain sibh anhainmh as fór breléhananta taise gom go raibh le cóisireacha choréir ceall agus go raibh daine agsúla ó Cádaí Móra ach leúna dé beag na cóisireacha sin lehór garda agus lehór glán go luath amach an seo. Dus díobh arís a fáistí cúpla rád maiallar a bheith sa bhaile. Bíimiis deas lena chéile agus bíimiad ag cabhrú sa bhaile. Tásúla gom nach raibh éon tríd le drothar nó drofuair go dtí seo ach bíon in gheachtaach agus tarlíonn siad. So chaimid a bheith feinach nó patient lena chéile, buinn sé sin lena daoine fásta comá lena páistí ach sin an rud a tharlaíonn agus lenimid a raig le sin. Bígí ag dul amach léim ar an trampolin am sa clós, bíimiistigh skipáil, bíimiistigh sugra leis an madra, ag siú leis an madra. Ná déanaimiis ná darúd ar na madraí bochta caiig siad siúlóid a bheith có gach lá nó imág siad creiceáilte cosú leis an churéile againn. Is féidir ina bheith fálam sa gárdín, rud atá anna háach ar fad. Tóg amach an leabhar atá an shelf margheallar na héanaí. Tóg amach an leabhar margheallar conas crown a aint, bíg sé sin am againn, tá an máistear ag fiochan tamach an inóg an seo ar na héanaí deasa atá timpeall oran an seo agus tá súlagainn go bhfuil sibh sé déanamh an rud chéine, ba cearcamach einam gach éon ar ólas againn más féidir nuair go dúcamíd ar eis ar scoil. Mar a ggéine lena plándaí, mar a ggéine lena bláhanna atá más a gárdín, beag áthas ormh go bhfuil na losna crown cín agus na cróic ag fás go deas istigh i dimpleacht na scoile. Cabhraigh sa gárdín, bígí ag plándáil, chur síalta a má sa gárdín agus achahara is féidir le gceachtain na cabhrú leis an féar a gara feicim cúpla múntóir ag teachtaach, múntóir Ashley, múntóir Mara Ruth ag teachtasteach agus tá Peter Blanchfield agus Ivan Doherty múntóir eile tan cinnte gohfuil Ivan gnóthach leis an obair scoile atá sé siúd ag déanamh. Emer Coleman bhfuil an carta gom Emer go raibh Lucy ó Carroll ag déanamh abseiling, neidir bhuiite sin feicethe gom na gceart mátá buin anna henamh as sin Emer nílis gom cabhail sé a dhéanamh agat ach buin anna henamh as a réanós. Rud eile atá anna háach ná an léthireacht. Tá is a goibh go bhfuil cúpla rud úntaach ar siúl ar líne, so gach maidin ag a héondiú go clog, tásúla gom nach raibh éon duine ag fiochantar. Tá David Williams ag léamh a chuid scéalta bio an idirlín agus bígí ag fiochantar sin. Ag a hocht clog le haag na tiismóirí óga for our Níán Bheoga and Níán Mhór appearance on Instagram at 8 o'clock every night. There are a couple of Irish language authors reading their stories as bedtime stories for children. So mas mailet is sin úsáid tegi fioch Instagram futa fata FUTA FATA agus curmé suas isin comma ar Facebook níos déanaí. Ná déine mi darúd in enim dé ar a bheith ag léamh agus ag léamh agus ag léamh. Gach leabhar atá sa tach bígí á léamh. Ná den darúd gur féidir live tacht ar leabhar ar líne. There are lots and lots of online books available through the local library service, through the accelerated reader program. Anna chud leabhar gur féidir linn tacht ortha ar líne gur féidir a bheith léamh if we've run out of those wonderful books that Tionól gave to children on their way down. Tionól Ruth tá an sin, tá Carol Knox treis Dr. Shock, Sullivan go bhfuil Jack ar phone of Sawale. Carol, Lil Don istig, Linda O'Leary istig, agus Olivia ní bhréanán tá isteach comá, so tá fáilte bhór rómh ar fad. Ná déanaimís darúd ar Gaeilge, tá sé aníosca rudaí áil ar líne atá i méarla, beagáí níos deacra rudaí áil in Gaeilge, ag lehúr dul bíimiis le cleachta an Gaeilge gach lá sa bhaile. A bhams agus a dhéadí nach sé go húnta cleachta dhéanamh ar an Gaeilge. In our email yesterday, we made a recommendation that we take 15 minutes every day. That would be a little bit of time our skull and go meet our fad iglar. Maybe we'll increase that to 20 minutes a day next week, and we'll do that every week. A fáistí bí ag múna le bhordal le mam agus téid conas an Gaeilge a úsáid ag múna focail nua lotha. A bhams agus téid a ríis tá leabhar úntaach déan chorá. I'm going to put up the link to that this afternoon. It's produced by Gaeilge Dachas, and it's a great booklet of all the phrases you can use when you're speaking Gaeilge at home. Agus inis, Tom con lauert beidir le mams agus daids in buinte seo tá súla gom gúil gacrad clúdathe gom de fáistí ó thaobh obair bhaile a fáistí déana míad nó rudaí gur féidir linn. Déana míad an obair gur féidir linn as an liste atá curtha amach ag na mútóirí. Nor gur féidir linn, as we said, make time for mom and dad's work and do the work that we can do when we can do it. But tarsús le rudaí sibh féin comá, má tá rud gur bhail leatsa dhéanamh ide am, tiúnscanamh a chur le chéile, maybe put a little project together, aiste scríomh, dáin scríomh, píosa scríonóir a crácha dhéanamh, pictúrí a dhéanamh, déan péród gur bhaile atá buinte obair scoile. Fáilte isteach inis, raibh Sinead Mooney, raibh Malcolm Noonan, tachtadála, conas tántú Malcolm, des go bhfuil tú inmh, Marianne ní bhoracú, tá isteach, Ben Keary agus Ben Keary eile, Caroline Clifford isteach inis ag éisteach comá ag an buinte seo. So, ag an buinte seo, Tom con labhart go príomha le tiismóirí inis. I'm going to speak to moms and dads now, and most of this is going to be done trí bhéarla. First of all, thanks a million for logging yourself and your children on this morning. I see we have at least 70 people logged on. Sorry, we've over 100 people logged on at the moment. Céad is a trí duine ag fiocant féil láthair. First of all, to moms and dads, we really appreciate the challenges that you have at home. We have the same challenges in many of our own houses, but it's really important that we recognise the difficulties that many of you are having. We appreciate that moms and dads, unfortunately, their work has come to an end over the last couple of weeks, and we appreciate the stresses and worries that there are around all of that area. And if there's anything we can do as a school to help out, please let us know in terms of the way things are happening. Unfortunately, it looks like our Trust na Scoile, our school tours, certainly for Rangashay, we're going about cancelling that school tour in the next few days, and there's a very strong possibility we'll have to do the same with the Rangacuig tour. Any of those things that people have already paid money for, we'll try and arrange that we get you refunds on that money as quickly as possible to get it back to you. Obviously, we're all very disappointed that these trips are in danger, and they're a very important part of your children's school life. But unfortunately, that looks like being the reality. Caroline Daly, Fáilte wrote Ishtak, Coma, in particular to parents, those of you who are frontline workers, those of you who are doctors, who are nurses, who are working in the Garda Síochána, who are working with the Defence Forces, people doing contact tracing. Lots of you and lots of members of our staff have signed up to do whatever we can to help out. We really appreciate the work that you're doing. We hope that you stay safe and well while you're doing that work in your communities. It's great to see, for instance, our GAA clubs, the village, the borough, all Aucklands and all of the other clubs in the county, to see former parents and current parents working out, bringing messages, bringing shopping, etc. To older people, and keeping an eye on people in our community. And we'd encourage everybody to do what they can in relation to that work. I want to speak specifically about schoolwork, because I know there's a lot of stress around this, and we're hearing it from parents in our own school and from other schools. And we really want you not to be under any further pressure or any further stress in relation to the work that we're asking you to do in supporting your children's learning. The phrase homeschooling is being used a lot at the moment. Homeschooling is not what we're asking you to do. We're not asking you to become teachers. We're asking you to give a hand to your children where they ask for your help, where they're looking for a little bit of a dip. But we don't expect your homes to be functioning like schools. As I said earlier on in the broadcast, children spend 5 hours a day at school, or almost 6 hours a day at school in the senior classes. But don't forget, there are 30, up to 30, 31 children in each class. That means that your child is individually maybe getting a half an hour or 35 minutes of a teacher's individual attention every day. So if they're getting a good hour of your time, that's more than enough, and that's more than what we expect. So don't expect to be sitting down from 9 until 3 every day teaching your children. And it's crucially important that those kind of stresses and strains aren't there. And if you feel like there's too much in what we're recommending to you, don't do it. Do what you can, do what is appropriate, and doing what is within your own skills. In terms of what we can do, please be assured, in terms of children's learning, the long-term implications of this are not going to be serious. We've been off school before. Back in 2010, 2011, we were off for a number of weeks in relation to the snow. We made up that learning, and we've never had a complaint that a child suffered unnecessarily in terms of their learning. There's lots of stuff. There's a lot of real learning going on at the moment that you're doing with your children that's in many ways more valuable than what we do at school. I know, speaking to one teacher who also happens to be a parent in the school, who was out climbing mountains in the Cumra's this weekend. Those are the kind of learning experiences that we can't create in school, or we find very difficult to create. You can do those out in the parks, out by the sides of the rivers, teaching children things in an informal way that I can guarantee you they'll remember long after they remember the fact that we were off school. There was a suggestion from people that maybe you'd like to collect more books at school. The advice I've gotten from the HSE this morning is that it's now actually not safe to do so, in terms of the precautions the government announced in the last number of days, expecting a huge number of parents to come into school to collect books and to collect other items is not appropriate at this time. If that changes, we'll let you know. But just to let you know, we are grateful to the publishing companies like Fallon's, like Gill, like Gill Books, like the Education Company of Ireland, like Folan's, have put all of their major titles, maths books, English books, Laura Gaeilge, they've put all of those online, and we are sending you and will send you more links to how you can access those big books. So you can find those online. Many of the teachers have already shown you how you can do that, and please use those online books. I know it's not the same as a printed book in front of a child, but we're getting used to this new reality and this new normality. For those of you who have printers at home, and I hear there's a great run on printers. Feel free to print out material that the teacher sends you. Feel free to print out the pages from the books. In terms of getting work back from children, that's something that we're looking at now over the last 7 days. And again, just to stress, today is only the 7th school day that we're not at school, and because we did take into allowance the holidays that we expected to take last week. And I'm going to repeat again, the Easter holidays begin in a couple of weeks. The Easter holidays are going to be Easter holidays. We don't expect you to be working with the children. We don't expect you to have learning going on every day in a formal way during the Easter holidays. The holidays remain the holidays. I'm going to say hello to a few more people who've joined in. Caroline Daly, Coniston to Caroline. Kathleen Lennon, Kathleen says that Lucy, Emma and Sarah, Tashi Dunshaw, August Tashi Dick Anita St. Ledger says Diagrit from Jack and Ben Allen, Falter Jack, August Ben, August Montorella, Andreas O'Hanrahan, Daddy Siscol, Andy, Falter we hope you're getting out and getting plenty of runs in. Romina Perazzi, Faltevo Romina, August Falta Awala, and we hope you're getting on really well. And Paula Houlihan, Ishtak, Nivel May Moigre, I won't be out running in Outrat Paula for people to be telling me to go out Nice Tapula, but we might be out around that direction at some stage. Back to what I was saying, in terms of the parents, again, we'll go back to speaking about that. We're looking at the ways that we're going to communicate with students. We know that that some children would like to speak to their teachers and they would like to speak to each other. And I know that many teachers would like to be able to communicate directly. So I know that some of the classes are already using tools like Zoom. They're using Seesaw, they're using class dojos, and that work will continue. So we would ask everybody who is involved in that work, will continue with it, but some teachers are looking at the possibilities of using tools like Zoom, which is coming into its own over the last couple of weeks. I saw Malcolm Noonan giving it a plug for the way it's being used for meetings that he's involved in. I know that lots of families are using it to have family quizzes and talent shows and all sorts of things, and again to keep contacts with grannies and granddads around the country. I see Fiona Maloney, Ishtigan Shaw, Jenny Noonan has joined, Marion Byrne has joined, and Catherine Cass have joined in the conversation to Faltivor Rove ar Fod. Just in terms of what we're sharing, please don't forget our Facebook page and our Twitter page, our Twitter feed, because we're sharing lots of resources that come from book companies, that come from other people who are providing online classes. Again, use what you want to use. Don't feel under pressure that because we're sharing things, don't feel we want you to do everything that's laid down there. Try and pick out the bits that suit you, the bits that other people are recommending. Please ask us questions if you have a question to ask. You all know, and the Parents Association in particular know, how much I love some of the stuff that goes on WhatsApp at times. And sometimes WhatsApp puts stress on other people, and I'd ask you all to be very careful about what you're saying, and don't be making comparisons with other schools, other things that are going on with other people. We'll do what suits us, we'll do what suits you as parents, and most importantly, we'll do what the children are doing. But if you have a question, the best way to answer the question is to email the school, ask us questions on Facebook or ask us questions on Twitter. Try to do that. We're very conscious that we want to respect your time, the time that you get as downtime at home. Likewise, we'd ask you to do the same for teachers. Many of our teachers have their own children at home. They're working with them, and again, a lot of the stresses I talked about earlier on are in our houses as well as they are in your houses. So we'd ask you to keep the communication in normal school time, so from 9 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If we don't answer your question straight away, we'll come back to it as quickly as possible. We'll go off, find the information and get it for you. You might come across lots of nice stuff, useful stuff that you think is worth sharing. Again, pop us an email, ask us, suggest things that you have found useful to do with your kids. If there's arts and crafts that you're doing at home, I know Bevan, Ian Medaruda or Bevan Unchained, lots of lovely creative work going on in Bevan's house at home. We'll post the pictures of that on Facebook later on today. And that's the major things I have to say to parents. I see that Mia Parazzi says hello. Hi Mia, Conastantu, Fáilteóid Isteach, agus tásúil gon gohfuil gachod ag dul araig go más sawala. So sin dun piece of kind to Italia Dean of Agomsa. That's as much as I would like to say to people. But what I will do now for the next 5 or 10 minutes or so is if you have any questions, please pop them in as a comment now, and I'll do my best to answer any of the questions. Fecum Gwil Fred Malzer the Stigan Shaw. Hi Fred, hope you're keeping well out in Stonyford, and good in Artish Mahori Arfad Ama is Stonyford Tafaltivor Road. This is a public forum. Parents, we might look at using Zoom or some other facility next week which is closed to students. I hope you found some of the things that we've said helpful. There's probably lots of stuff I've forgotten, so if there is, pop it into the comments box there and I'll do my best to cover some of those. Christina Martin, Fáilteóid Isteach Christina Constanta, so we're going to go in the pashti come. So you're being very shy with the questions. Ian Kesht, Gorvala to Kuristock. We'd love to hear the questions or comments there. And the master's going to have a sip of Ishka in the meantime. See lots of thumbs up and lots of Aigana ag tachtasteach. Conor Minogue, tá Nicola treis tachtasteach an sin, tá Cruhura Minogue a gra haile gachtainna, tá Master a cur a láv godína aig. I'm touching my face, which I'm doing my best not to do with the hygiene rules, and we're trying to look at any of the other comments that we have here, and there are many coming in. Hello Auntie Ita Constanto, Deirdre Delaney Ishtig an sin, Amy Duval an Shaw, ó Nicola Walsh, Fáilteóid Amy, Ciara Mulrooney Ishtig, nadidir an Ciara Iar Scalara atá an sin, Emma Breslin Ishtig, Brí Devine Ishtig, Stephen Seeger treis tachtasteach. Hi Stephen Constanto, Iar Daddy na Scola, and Anna Cuid Roddy ar Shul ar Fáil. Stephen works, by the way, in the bookshop in the cathedral, and I know that there are lots of books available from them. The Godina, Gwil Egiri, or Gwil Padrika, a Command Suis. Muntor Lisalat Ishtigan Shin, Ta Trish Murphy, Trish Tachtastock. Hi Trish, Constanto. Carol Knox is a Stig. She says Jack is learning about space and saw the ISS, I presume that's the International Space Station, the other night. And Tasha Dian of Anakoy Kokrucht, August a Kaurula Mami, August. Tá Sulagum Jack with a Curbrewer Mami now, Iar Scalari na Scola, Con Eve Iglort Cuid Gaelge Sawale. Muntor Sheila Takistock, August tá Louise Ruan, Iar Vuntor na Scola, August Muntor Janagad. Hi Louise, Ig Den of Anaquid Rit tá Sulagum, Muntor Sheila Calican Takistock, Jen Murphy Takistock, Garrett Burns, Diogate o Isaac O'Brien. Hi Isaac Constanto. Peter Blanchfield Ninis gum on digam on count shaw, but Peter Blanchfield the Girial to mark Consta Vin Diesel. I'm not quite sure what that means, but you want me to mark. Andrew O'Brien on Igfirkant. Andrew, we said Brella Honna to you a little while ago. August Tasula will yes or Shulagut. Michelle Dixon, hi, if the school is open, could we cycle in the car park? No pressure or problem if not. Well, the good news, Michelle, is that there's lots of work going on in the school at the moment, because Tommy Ton Togal Egdoraig, the builders are in at the back of the school. I suppose the only question would be in the school car park is we don't want to be encouraging children other than in their own families to be coming together. So it mightn't be the best place, but look, if people feel that they need the space around their own neighbourhood, maybe they could use it. Mags Murphy has joined. Hi Mags. Sorikini Varaku. Hi Sean. I think you forgot to add a link for Lev Hishkent Sekangleton. He is for Miché in the second email. So we're missing apparently a link to Leif Hishkent, and I'll do my best to put that right today, Sorika, and if I forget, come back to me in the next few days and we'll see how we can get there. I see Amy Granville has joined in. Aisling Nicali, Kai Muntor Aisling, is Mas Muntor Aisling Atan Shin, Tá Fáilte Rót Isteach on Shaw, Tá Megiri Tactor Shli, Kungan Broke Shot Needs Fair. I know I'm missing some comments, but we'll get to them as quickly as we can manage. In Kesht Nua Ella, Tacht. Arish, if I see any questions that have been asked that I've missed out on here, I'll try and come back to them in a couple of minutes in a way that suits you. Fai begum les scroll all she is on shop, agus scroll all suas. So pwydyn mi trial as. Diogwyd o Isabel der Bevan agus fi mar a cainte an sin. Ali and Ox can der she hai le Jamie de Knock. Claude Hindle ir scalarele Muntor Siobhan istig agus crinu ag Muntor Siobhan agus mehin agus Muntor Maeve couple of o hin in stig sa scoil. Aisling ni Rian istig hi Aisling ir scalara ontuk na scoile ele Katrina ni Gonling istig Richie Gilfile hi Richie Contanto agus Saive ni Gaira Yenna Taggart the Saive Tamalino hin Ben Moore Ella Raha another great runner D Scott has joined in and is watching there. So I think we're coming towards the end of most of the questions that you've put. Mata in Keshtela Muradur me bullish stock. I think we've probably done enough to let our click the intergrin Kaylee ni Nulan if you stick Monilin le DNE ta Kaylee trace stock on show comma. So in Rodella Kurkesh Kuan, I hope that's enough information and not too much. And Leshin Jeremy Slán live a fáistí mátá sé fósta géisteacht Jeremy Podder specialta Sawale. We'd ask you all to say a special podder for anybody who's sick at this time, and particularly anybody in any of our families who's affected by this virus in any way. We hope that they will be fine and that everything will put itself correctly. Derek McKenna, there's Derek, hi, o Sam, agus Jamie, so the going Gwyl Gacrod, Gama Livshe, ta Emini Nulan, Ir Scalara Ella, agus Badmore na Gaelga, Tresh Talk the Stock, agus Mary Seeger, Ishtig, Coma. So, Shin Accorda, we're going to say a slán, be me the kind to live, Eganom Kena and Tachtan Shikuin. We'll talk to you again at the same time next week, whether it's on Zoom or whether it's on Facebook Live. We'll have a look at the possibilities. And either Shogashin, be slán, be Salvalta, please keep well, please keep safe. Nig Vorlava, Fan Sawale, clean your hands and stay at home. August point kind of Oscar cut. Kuramina Mahagov, Slán Gafol.